Namaste. Today we are going to learn about graph of a linear equation in two variables. We have already checked graph of linear equation in one variable. And remember, always linear equations graph, whether it is one variable or two variable, always the graph will be a straight line. Linear equations graphs are always straight line. Now we can do problems from exercise 4.3. Draw the graph of each of the following linear equation in two variable. Remember, to draw a graph, we need at least or minimum two solutions. Then only we can draw a graph or we can represent a linear equation graphically. We always need minimum two solutions. So the first question is x plus y equal to 4. X plus y equal to 4. If a question is given like this, before going to find the values for x and y, we can rearrange it like y equal to 4, x is taken to RHS minus x, y equal to 4. Because this makes our solution more easy. Here I will show you if we have values for x, it is easy for us to find values for y. So remember, always keep one variable on LHS part and take all the other to RHS part. Here I am going to find values for y while substituting values for x. You can do it in the another way also. Keep x there, then 4 minus y. If you are giving values for y, you will get corresponding values for x. Here I am doing like this. So first I will give x is 0. If x is 0, y becomes 4 minus 0. It is easy for us to find the y now. 4 minus 0 is 4. If x is 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, y. Okay. This is enough for us to draw a graph. Two values is enough. So first we will draw x-axis. Now draw y-axis. Here we have positive values, here negative values. Here positive, here negative. This is 0, origin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enough. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here also negatives. Here positives. Each unit we are taking it as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now x is 0. X is 0 means this is x-axis. On that it is 0. And corresponding y is 4. So where will be it? Only we have y value. X is 0. So we don't have length to this side and this side because it is 0. We have only the height y. Now x is 1. If x is 1, always check what is x. Keep your hand like this. X is 1, height is 3. From there you want to take 3. Okay, x is 1, from there you will take 3. So this is the point. Now join it. This is the graph representing x plus y equal to 4. It is a straight line. X minus y equal to 2. First I will rearrange it as minus y equal to 2, x taken to RHS minus x. I don't want negative value for y, I need positive value. So for that I will multiply it with a negative so that all terms changes its signs. Negative into negative y, it becomes positive. Negative into 2, minus 2. Negative into negative x, positive x. I have rewrite it in the form y equal to form. Okay. Now I am going to give values for x and y. If x is 0, y becomes minus 2 plus 0, that is minus 2. Now, if x is 1, y becomes minus 2 plus 1, that is minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Two values. Now, we can plot it on graph. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. This is origin. 1, 2, 3. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. Now x is 0, y is minus 2. Minus 2 is here. This is x. 0 comma minus 2. This point is 0 comma minus 2. You can name the point like this also. If you want, you can give an alphabet also. In the previous question also you can do like that. Now if x is 1 on x-axis take 1. Height minus 1 here. X is 1, height is minus 1. So 1 comma minus 1. Let this be B. Now this are the marks. You can join it. This straight line is the equation x minus y equal to 2. Next, y equal to 3x. Here already it is in the form y equal to. So it is easy for us to find x, y. If x is 0, y becomes 3 into 0, 0. If x is 1, y becomes 3 into 1, 3. So origin x and y axis 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. Now x is 0, y is 0. It is origin 0, comma 0. Let it be A. Now x is 1. Keep the pen here. X is 1 and y is 3. Height. From here we will go 3. Here. This is 1 comma 3. Let it be B. Now join this marks. Straight line. You can do it with the scale. Straight line. And this line is this equation. Y equal to 3x. Next one. 3 equal to 2x plus y. We want to write it in the form y equal to, here already we have 3, take this 2x to this side minus 2x, that is y equal to 3 minus 2x, y is 3 minus 2x. Now we can give value for x. X is 0, y becomes 3 minus 2 into 0, 2 into 0, 0, 3, y is 3. Now if x is 1, 2 ones are 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So these are the solutions. We can plot it. X-axis, y-axis, origin 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. It is enough. 0, 3. X is 0, y is 3 means here. 0, 3. This is A. X is 1, y is 1 here. 1 comma 1 B. Join it. This is the line showing 2x plus y. 3 equal to 2x plus y. Next question. Give the equations of two lines passing through 2 comma 14. It is the solution 2 comma 14. You want to give the equations of two lines passing through 2 comma 14. How many such lines are there? You know through a point there are infinitely many lines passing through it with different equations through a single point. Okay. So here we have to find only two equations. We don't want to find more equations, just two equations. So here x is 2, y is 14. What is the relation between this? This is 2 and this is 7 into 2, right? 14. So we can say x is 2, y will be 7x. That is, we can write this equation y equal to 7x. This is 14. 14 means 7 into x is 2. So y equal to 7x is the equation what we got from this solution. Now this is a basic equation. From this you can add or subtract or multiply or divide any value on both sides of equal and you get so many other equations. We can simply multiply with 2. This become 2y equal to 14x. This is another equation. I told you before, if you are adding or subtracting, that is doing any operation on both sides of equal sign, makes no change to the equations. Next equation we can multiply it with 3, that is y equal to 7x into 3. This becomes 3y equal to 21x. Next, if the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y equal to ax plus 7, Find the value of A. Given equation is 3y equal to ax plus 7. Now 3, 4 lies on this graph means 3, 4 is a solution. 3, 4 is a solution. That is x is equal to 3, y equal to 4. Now substitute this. 3 into y, 4 equal to a into x is 3. 3 plus 7. 12 equal to 3a plus 7. Here 12, take the 7 to the side. 12 minus 7 is 5 equal to 3a. Then 5 by 3 equal to a. Value of a is 5 by 3. This 3 taken to LHS, it goes to denominator. 5 by 3 is a. Next question. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8 and for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x and total fare as y, write a linear equation for the information and draw its graph. So here, total distance covered is x. It is given in the question. You want to take the distance as x and fare by. Now it is given fare of the first kilometer. Fare of total distance is x. But in that first kilometer fare is rupees 8. And fare after first kilometer. After first kilometer fare for each 1 kilometer will be rupees 5. If x is the total distance, then the distance covered in 1 kilometer will be, here it is given the rest of the kilometer. We know total x and first kilometer we have fare rupees 8. So rest of the kilometer is x minus 1. You don't want first kilometer traveled. So total distance is x. From that first kilometer subtracted, that is x minus 1 is the rest of the kilometer. This is the rest of the kilometer. And we have total fare is y. Total fare means for first kilometer rupees 8 plus 5 rupees for rest of the kilometer. Rest of the kilometer is x minus 1. This is first kilometer plus 5 rupees for rest of the kilometer is total. So this is the equation. 8 plus 5 into x minus 1 equal to y. Now we will rearrange it. 8 plus, we will distribute this 5. This becomes 5x minus 5 equal to y. That is 5x. This y taking to LHS minus y. 8 and minus 5. 8 minus 5 is plus 3 equal to 0. This is the linear equation. 5x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. Now we will draw the graph for the given equation. From this we will rearrange it as y equal to form. Then minus y, keep it there. 5 minus 5x minus 3. We will multiply with a negative so that it becomes positive y. This becomes 5x. That is negative into negative 5x, positive 5x. Negative into negative 3, positive 3. This is y. Now we can substitute x and y values. X is 0, then y becomes 5 into 0 plus 3. That is y is 3. If x is 1, then 5 into 1 plus 3. 5 ones are 5 plus 3 is 8. Y is 8. So we will plot it on the graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is y. Negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is enough. X axis, y axis. Now 0, 3. X is 0, y is 3. Here 0, 3. Now x is 1, y is 8. Here 1, 8. Join this. The straight line shows this equation. Next question. From the choices given below, choose the equation whose graphs are given in 4.6 and 4.7 figure. From the first figure, we have solutions 0 comma 0, minus 1 comma 1, and 1 comma minus 1, x, y, x, y, x, y. Now we will check which satisfy all the three solutions. Y equal to x, 0, 0, it's satisfied, but minus 1, 1, it is not equal. So for this, it is not a solution. Second one, x plus y equal to 0. Let us substitute values. 0 plus 0 equal to 0. Yes, correct. Negative 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Yes, RHS is correct. Next is 1 plus negative 1 equal to 0. Yes, again RHS is correct. So all the three satisfy in this equation. Next, y equal to 2x. For that, y is 0 equal to 2 into 0. Yes, 0, 0 satisfies. Next, y equal to means 1 equal to 2 into negative 1. 2 into negative 1 is negative 2. It is not equal, so it doesn't satisfy. So I don't want to check further. Next one is 2 plus 3y equal to 7x. Now 2 plus 3 into 0 equal to 7 into 0. 2 plus 3 zeros are 0 equal to 0. 2 equal to 0. No, it is not equal. So from this we can see that it doesn't satisfy the given equation. So only equation which satisfy is x plus y equal to 0. X plus y equal to 0. This is the equation which is satisfied by all the three solutions. So the given line shows the equation x plus y equal to 0 because all the 3 points satisfy in that equation. Solutions are negative 1 comma 3, 0 comma 2, 2 comma 0. This is x and this is y. First case, let us check which is the equation satisfying all the three solutions. Y equal to x plus 2, y equal to x plus 2, y 3 equal to negative 1 plus 2, 3 equal to here 1. No, it is not equal, so it is not the equation. Next one, y equal to x minus 2. Here y is 3 equal to x is negative 1 minus 2 plus minus 3 equal to negative 3. No, it is not equal. One is positive, one is negative. So this is not the equation. Third one, y equal to negative x plus 2. Y 3 equal to negative here. X is again negative 1 plus 2. 3 equal to already negative in the equation. And x is again negative 1. So negative of negative, positive 1 plus 2. 3 equal to 3. Yes, it is right. So this satisfies the first case. Now let us check whether it satisfies the second value. X is 0 plus 2. Now y is 2. Yes, 2 equal to 2. It satisfies this one also. Now next is x is 2. Okay, negative is there in the equation. Plus 2 here in the equation, y is 0. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Additive inverse, it is 0. 0 equal to 0, yes, it also satisfies. All the three solutions satisfy this equation, that is y equal to negative x plus 2. Last one is x plus 2y equal to 6. X is minus 1 plus 2 into y is 3 equal to 6. Minus 1 plus 3 2s are 6 equal to 6. This is 5 equal to 6. No, it is not equal. It doesn't satisfy. So the figure shown here is representing the line y equal to minus x plus 2 because all the three solutions satisfy the equation. Next, if the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to distance travelled by the body, express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking constant force as 5 units. Also read from the graph the work done when the distance travelled by the body is 2 units and 0 units. Here in the question it is given, it is directly proportional, that is distance travelled by the body and force applied by the body is directly proportional. So we will say both are directly proportional. Distance travelled and force applied by the body is directly. If This increases, this also increases. If this decreases, this also decreases. It is the meaning of directly proportional. So here let distance travelled be x and force applied be y. It is directly proportional. From this we will write y proportionality changing to equality, it becomes equal, and we want to multiply a constant value with this variable. Okay, here it is given constant force, that is why we took y proportional to x, then only we can write y equal to kx. Then constant force is 5, it is given. If you are taking x is ky, you can't say x is equal to 5y, because actually constant force is given as 5. So you want force on LHS, then only you can say constant force is 5 into x is distance travelled. Okay. So y equal to 5x from the question. 5 is given from the question. Now it is given distance travelled is 2 units, then x is 2, y becomes 5 into 2, that is 10. Also, if x is 0, that is distance travelled by the body is 0, it is given in the question 0, then y becomes 5 into 0, 0. This solution, this values you want to plot on the graph. X is the y, 0, 1, 2, 3, I need till 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if x is 2, y is 10 here. This is 2, 10. If x is 0, y is 0. 0, 0. Now join it. This is the straight line which shows y equal to 5x. Here 5 is given in the question. It is the constant force. That is, force is equal to constant force into distance travelled, kx. Yamini and Fatima, 2 students of class 9th of a school, together contributed rupees 100 towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfies this data. Draw the graph of the same. You may take their contribution as rupees x and rupees y. So let Yamini's donation be rupees x and Fatima's donation be rupees y. So it is given according to the question, together contributed 100. So from this we can write it as y equal to 100, x is taken to RHS minus x. So we will give x as 10, then y is 100 minus 10 is 90. Now if x is 50, y will be 100 minus 50, then 50. So 10, 90, 50, 50, you want to plot it on the graph. So we will take each unit as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, like that. So first case 50, 50. X is 50 and y is 50 means here. This is the point. X is 50. First take x is 50. Then from there you want to check the height. Y is 50. Here is 50, 50. Next, x is 10. Keep your hand here. 10. Y is 90. Height is 90. Here. So join it. This is the graph showing x plus y equal to 100. Next question. In countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit, whereas in countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Here is the linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius. F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. Draw the graph of linear equation above using Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit y-axis. Fahrenheit is y, 9 by 5. Celsius is x-axis, x plus 32. First you want to substitute values for x and y. If x is 10, then y becomes 9 by 5 into 10. 9 by 5 into 10 plus 32. Here 5 2s are 10. 9 2s are 18 plus 32. That is 50. Now if x is 20, then this become 20 by 5. 5 4s are 20. 9 4s are 36 plus 32, that is 68. Now we will plot it. We will take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here again 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So x is 10, y is 50, height is 50 here, 10 comma 50. Next x is 20, y is 68. Between this is 60, this is 65, this is 70. Between 65 and 70 you will get 68 here. This straight line shows the graph. Now some cases are given. First case, if C is 30, that is x is 30, what will be the Fahrenheit? X is 30, this become 9 by 5 into 30 plus 32. 6 5s are 30. 9 6s are 54 plus 32, that is y equal to 86. Solution is 30 comma 86. Next case, if f is 95, y is 95, this is given y is 95, then this can be written as 95 equal to 9 into 5x plus 32. Take this 32 to the side. 95 minus 32 equal to 9 by 5x. 95 minus 32 is 63. And 9 by 5 here on in RHS taking to LHS. This 5 goes to, from denominator it goes to numerator, and this 9 from numerator goes to denominator. 9 7s are 63. So here 9 1s are 9, 9 7s are 63. Balance is 7 into 5 is x. 7 5s are 35. X is 35. So the solution is x comma y, that is 35 comma 95. Next is f equal to 0. F0 means y is 0 equal to 9 by 5 x plus 32. Now keep 9 by 5 there, taking this 32 to the side, minus 32 equal to 9 by 5x. 5 going to numerator, 5 going to LHS, it becomes numerator. So minus 32 into 5 whole division 9. This 9 taken to LHS goes to denominator equal to x. 32 into 5, negative 160 by 9 equal to x. So we can say minus 160 by 9 comma y is 0, x comma y. Here if you want you can make it as decimal, that is divide it with 9, 160 division 9. You can do it, or you can keep like this. F equal to C, both are equal. Both are equal means x is equal to y. So we can substitute x as y. So y equal to 9 by 5 y plus 32. Now take all the y terms here to LHS. Y minus 9 by 5 y equal to 32 in RHS. Here actually 1y minus 9 by 5 y. You can cross multiply. 1 into 5, 5y minus 9y into 1, 9y. Whole by 1 into 5, 5 equal to 32. This is whole by, so you can take this 5 to RHS. This become 5y minus 9y is minus 4y. That is 5 minus 9 is minus 4 equal to this 5 going to RHS, 32 into 5, 160. Now we need value of y. And keep negative y here, 160 division 4 going to RHS by 4, that is negative y equal to 40. We need value of y, not negative y. So positive y, to make it as positive we can multiply with a negative, that is negative into negative, positive y. But negative into 40, negative 40. Remember, you want to multiply in the RHS also with negative. So y equal to negative 40. Here x is equal to y, that is negative 40 comma negative 40. Both are equal. 40 degree Fahrenheit. Both will be equal if it is negative 40. Next, if Celsius is 0, that is x is 0, this become y equal to 9 by 5 into 0. X is 0 here plus 32. This whole term becomes 0. Then y equal to 32. So the solution is 0 comma 32. That is Celsius is 0. Fahrenheit becomes 32.